Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter here. In today's housing market update, I'm going to be sharing news regarding record low interest rates and what effect that's having on purchase and refinance application for mortgages right now. I'm also going to share some news regarding new home sales in the US because the US Census Bureau just released a report today for October new home sales. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Let me first share my screen with you regarding mortgage interest rates because Freddie Mac just released their weekly survey. They do this on a weekly basis. They say that the interest rates for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage remains at 2.72%. This is an all-time low, which was set in the previous week of 2.72%. Absolutely crazy. So of course, this is creating a refinance boom as well as a home purchase boom. And the chief economist for Freddie Mac had a really good quote here. He says, on the home buying side, demand continues to surge, of course, and it has created a seller's market where inventory is at a record low and home prices are rising. And this is beginning to offset the benefits of low rates. So right now we have home prices that are increasing at a much higher rate than what interest rates are decreasing. So according to the National Association of Realtors, home prices have increased 16% from October 2019 to October 2020, and the median existing home price in the US is $313,000. So home prices are increasing at levels that are not sustainable from an affordability standpoint, right? And according to Freddie Mac, a year ago at this time, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 3.68%. So right now we're at levels about 1% less than 1 year ago. Okay, so how does that affect our mortgage applications? And according to the latest survey from the Mortgage Bankers Association, or the MBA, they just released a report today at the time of this video. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I'm going to be posting this on Thanksgiving Day. So mortgage applications increased 3.9% from 1 week earlier. The Refinance Index increased 5% from the previous week, but was 79% higher than the same week 1 year ago. It goes to show how many people are refinancing right now and taking advantage of these low rates. The unadjusted purchase index, this is mortgage applications in order to purchase houses. They have an index for that. Decreased 2% compared to the previous week and was 19% higher than the same week 1 year ago. All right, according to Joel Kahn, who's the MBA's associate vice president, he stated that the 30-year fixed rate mortgage rates dropped 7 basis points to 2.92%, which is another record low in MBA's survey. So the MBA has a weekly survey about mortgage interest rates, and they are stating that according to their survey, it's 2.92%. But safe to assume that mortgage interest rates right now are around 2.7 to 2.9%. And weekly mortgage rate volatility has emerged again as markets respond to fiscal policy uncertainty and a resurgence in COVID-19 cases around the country. So this uncertainty obviously is creating mortgage interest rates to decline. And both the refinance index and the share of refinance application were at the highest levels since April. And when you look at total applications, the refinance activity is around 71% of all applications. So the vast majority of the mortgage applications out there are for people who are refinancing. In addition, the average contract interest rate for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage with conforming loan balances, that's with loan balances of less than $510,000, decreased to a survey low of 2.92%, and that was down from 2.99%. And of course, these low interest rates are creating new home purchase applications to increase as well. And according to the MBA, just a few days ago, as of October 2020, mortgage applications for new home purchases increased 32.9% compared to a year ago. And we're seeing that in home sales. Obviously, there's a lag in when you apply for a mortgage and when you actually get in a contract for a new home. However, the US Census Bureau and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development just released their monthly new home residential sales report as of October 2020. They actually just released that today at the time of this video. So I want to go over this with you. So these are new residential sales. So brand new houses in the U.S., what we're seeing for sales. As you can see, early on during this pandemic, sales absolutely plummeted, but ever since about mid-summer this year, the home sales have absolutely been skyrocketing, well above the levels we've seen over the past 5 years or more. So they report that sales of new single-family houses in October 2020 were at a seasonally adjusted rate of 999,000. And this is a 0.3% decrease above the revised September rate. However, when you compare it to 1 year ago, it is up 41.5% from October 2019, where the estimate was 706,000. So obviously, there's a huge uptick in new residential sales this year, especially compared to last year. And by the way, too, I also want to mention that brand new home sales, this does not mean when the house is actually closed escrow. That would be for existing house. A brand new home sale is defined as a deposit taken or a sales agreement signed, not when they close escrow. So just want to make sure you're aware of that. And the median sales price for a brand new house in the US as of October 2020 was $330,000. When you compare it to existing home sales, it was $313,000. And the average sales price was $386,200. In addition, the supply of homes is at 3.3 months at the current sales rate. So what this means is that at the current sales rate of brand new houses in the US, if there's no new listings or new inventory that hit the market, all the new homes would be sold in 3.3 months. Okay, let's look at new privately owned houses sold and for sale. It's really interesting to see this. They also break it down by region as well. So houses sold during this period, again, only brand new houses in the US. When you look at overall, the home sales actually went up 41.5%, as we talked about. In the Northeast, they absolutely surged. Look at that, 86.4% increase compared to 1 year ago. When you compare that to the Midwest, up 51%, the South up 40%, and the West is really lagging behind and only a 36% increase. Also, when you compare brand new houses sold from October 2020 from September 2020, so from the previous month, the Midwest led the United States with an 11.2% increase. In addition, when you're looking at for sale at the end of the period, this is brand new houses that are currently for sale. That's down 13% when you compare it to 1 year ago and flat when you compare it to the previous month. It goes to show that the inventory they have is being sold. I'm also experiencing this in Sacramento, where I'm a real estate agent. Visiting new home developments, home builders have wait lists for people who want to buy houses. They don't have anything available that is move-in ready. You have to be basically buying dirt and not moving in until April to late next year. And also, again, when you're looking at month supply, that's down 40% compared to 1 year ago. I also found a really interesting report from Redfin. They stated that there's been a 70% uptick in Redfin.com users looking to relocate to Sacramento and Las Vegas since last year. So Sacramento, Las Vegas, and Phoenix were the most popular destinations for people looking to move to a different metro area in October, with higher net flows than any other major U.S. metro. And a net inflow, they define that as more people looking to move into that area than leave. So according to Redfin, they say the vast majority of people moving to Sacramento from outside the metro are from the Bay Area. I've also witnessed this as well, because a lot of people have been contacting me from the Bay Area looking to move to the greater Sacramento area, and actually just helped a few clients move to the Sacramento area. So Redfin states that more than 72% of out-of-towners searching in Sacramento for houses for sale were based in the Bay Area, partly because its relative affordability and proximity to attracting remote workers. So right now, according to Redfin, the average home price in the greater Sacramento area is $480,000. However, when you compare it to the San Francisco metro, the average is $1.43 million. So obviously, relatively speaking, Sacramento is way more affordable than the Bay Area. So people who are able to work from home, a lot of people are moving to Sacramento for that reason. And that is today's housing market update. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, don't forget to click on the link below, because for a limited time, WeBull is giving away 4 free stocks when you deposit $100 on their platform. That promotion ends on November 30th. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm Sacramento Realtor. Hope you have an awesome day and look forward to seeing you on the next video.